Blood clot. Ah, y'all gonna see craziness real quick because I was not supposed to go live just yet. Ah, damn it. It's gonna be a good minute of crazy. All right. Yeah, I gotta put my earrings on too. I was just not ready. I wanted to be a little cuter than this. Damn. I'm gonna write a song called Vanity because I swear this tribe, we probably don't realize it that that's like one of our issues because that's the only thing that make you be concerned about, what other people think about what you do, how you look, whatever, whatever. Anyway, all right, we ready. Don't look at my mess behind me. I traveled this weekend, and if you know me, you know when I'm about to travel, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. Welcome to this live session where I really did not want to show myself initially, but I'm sorry, I'm ashy. Might hear one of my twins yelling every now and then because just because I'm an autism parent, a nonverbal, three nonverbals. So yeah, that's for those of y'all that are new here. Anyway, 7-7 portal today. I said I'm gonna do this live. Let's do this live. You know what I'm saying? Let's really tap into these energies. And what I want to try to do is make it feel as personal as possible. So I'm gonna give you guys a reading in the way that I would do as if you were my clients. But you're gonna pick your pile, and each pile is gonna have general, what's going on. Then we're gonna look at career and money. And then we look at love life and relationships, family, friendships, things like that. Then I wrap it up by giving you some advice. But what I am doing a little differently today is I'm going to do a general forecast for the entire tribe. So I'm gonna use that as an advice card. That'll be a top card. All right, let's get some for the tribe while I sip my coffee. Mm. Okay. So, like tribe, I randomly grabbed 3 hand mudra cards for us. Whichever one you feel drawn to that calls to you, that's the one you need to use today. Today, and you can use it for the next 7 days, but today, most importantly, okay, at some time. No time is the wrong time. All right. So the first one I pulled, I don't even know what I pulled. I'm looking for one of them doesn't even have a mudra. See, that's what I'm saying. I just grabbed. So the first one is receptivity. I do this one a lot. The Pala Mudra. Funny part is I thought this was to activate the solar plexus, and it probably is, but they're showing red, which gives me earth, which gives me root chakra. But it assists you with tranquility, emotional ease, calmness, releases stress and muscular contraction. It supports the reproductive system, digestive and eliminatory systems. It reduces blood pressure and cultivates a sense of calm and wholeness, and it activates the element of earth within you. Now, this is so simple. I used to do this a lot. And I would say when you get into this hand mudra, if this is the one you feel drawn to, start with your hands together so you can actually feel the energy between the palms and then start to pull them apart. Okay. You want to have the left hand facing upwards. So the left is bottom, the right hand is downward above the left. And they can gently touch the body, not press up against, but gently touch the body. I'm trying to get up higher. Maybe I need to lift my seat up. Boom. There you go. Okay. So, anyway, after doing that, you relax your shoulders down, you lengthen the spine, and your focus is I open to receive calmness throughout my body and mind, just below the belly. So I've been doing it here. I think there's another one that activates the solar plexus, but this one is saying you hold this position just below the belly. So it is a root chakra activator. Okay. I open to receive calmness throughout my body and mind. The second one I chose was the sacral chakra, right above the root chakra. It did not give me a mudra. They just gave me that chakra. So I feel drawn, like at this time, if you're feeling creatively blocked, sexually blocked, your authentic self just being blocked, then sacral chakra work is what you need to be doing. It's the second chakra. It vibrates to the color orange. So my advice to you would be to wear some orange today. Okay. And the meaning of Vadhisthana mudra, chakra, sorry, is inner dwelling place. It resides right below your navel and right below your navel and above the oh my God. I was going to ask a question about speaking today. I am, and in the general read, because a lot of my people, including myself, have been having all of a sudden issues with cavities, fillings coming out, caps coming off the teeth, like a lot of stuff with the mouth. We're gonna figure that out. But anyway, so it's located below the navel and above the pelvis. It vibrates to the color orange. And if symbols that activate it are the 6-petal lotus flower, it rules your reproductive organs, your ovaries, and your testes. So you might want to get those checked out today if you feel drawn to this card or the color orange or the number 2. All right. It activates, or it's activated by the element of water. That's your space of flow. And yeah, the qualities are fluidity, receptivity, creativity, and pleasure. So if any of those words are jumping out at you, then you should focus on the sacral chakra today. Okay. And the sound to activate it, the mantra is VAM. VAM. Like VAM. Okay. And then you just focus on that area of the body. Third card. If you were drawn, that's interesting. The first card I showed was 11, 1-1. The second card I chose was a number 2 card. The third card is a 33, 1, 2, 3. That lets me know we're synchronized. We are in the flow. When things start showing up like 1, 2, 3, 4, we're in the flow. We're progressing. Yay, tribe. We're doing it. All right. So, inner witness, the Sakshi mudra, if you feel drawn to this one, this feels like it activates your third eye chakra. But let me take a look here. It says it assists you with self-study, clarity, and spaciousness. Yeah, third eye. Relaxes the muscles of the face and jaw. It lengthens your breath and supports cervical spine alignment. And all you're doing is joining the tips of all the fingers together, pointing upward, base of the palms together. Soften the knuckles away from each other, align the thumbs, and bend from the tip to the knuckle facing inward. You see that? All right. You're not going to be able to see on my side, but this way. Okay. And your focus is my inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. Okay. So it's whichever one you feel drawn to the most, that is the one for your focus. And if you were drawn to this one, wearing some indigo, some deep, deep, deep blues today, focusing your energy on that third eye chakra as you do this mudra will be very helpful. All right. Or you could do all 3 of those. Whatever feels real. All righty. So I'm going to give us a collective focus that this I'm about to say the 7th eye chakra. What is going on with the throat today? All right. The 7-7 energy portal is activating. Not so much where you should focus, but what's going to be coming out. Well, shoot. I'll take this one too, since you want to give me 3. Communication. I was just talking about what's going on with this throat chakra. Okay. And gratitude and light. All right, guys. So this 7-7 energy is activating your light. If you've been feeling overlooked, if you've been feeling like I don't know the way forward, I don't know what I'm doing, this energy today, if you tap into it, using them hand mudras, breath work, you would do 4 deep breaths. and just focus in on the hand mudra or the chakra that you felt called to. And it's going to activate your inner light. Okay. Ideas are going to be coming to you this week that are epiphanies. Listen to them. Okay. Successes in places and praise in areas of your life where you kind of felt overlooked and overshadowed. This week, this 7-7 energy today is kind of like an awakening, like for things that have been kind of overlooked. That got started with the Mercury retro. For this tribe here, what that does is it causes things from the past that we need to reassess or close to come back up. So we look back again and be like, oh, okay, what you doing here? Oh, now you're different or you're the same. But right now, tribe, though, we're not going to get repeats. Anything from our past that has not leveled up to match our energy now, it's not going to be able to do it. So the things and people that are coming into our lives now are matching frequencies. So anything coming in from the past is something that now has caught up to your energy. Maybe you tried to do something before. Maybe you tried to be in a serious relationship before. Maybe you tried to have this career dream of yours before, and it just didn't seem like it was panning out. And you kind of said, maybe I'm just not meant to. Thing is, you still had things you had to do. You weren't ready for that. Now you're in a place or you've reached a space where you're ready for that opportunity. And now that opportunity is just catching up to you. We accelerated. Okay. We accelerated our growth by actually forming this little community here that we have, this energy here. And so expect some successes this week and praise places where you might have planted seeds and forgot they've grown. New growth is coming in, like areas of your life people probably are going to be looking at you and say you're not the same person anymore. And approval, this is coming in now because we finally stopped looking for it. Like tribe, at one point we secretly in our hearts seek validation for the things we did, the things we said, the things we wanted, the things we dreamt of. We've reached a point now where we no longer need, we don't need that no more. So you're going to start to see it coming in. So get ready to be able to accept compliments. Okay. We struggle with that too. So your affirmation you can use, and you're going to have an affirmation for each of these cards, is whichever one you feel most drawn to, use it. This one is: many gifts are given when I trust and surrender. Many gifts are given when I trust and surrender. And that's what's happening this week. Gifts are coming in because we trusted and surrendered. This feels like, I keep hearing the big payback, even though that's usually talking about revenge. In this case, it's like you getting back from something you put a lot of work into. And today it's been activated, like energetically. It's like, okay, it's coming out of the void. All right. Not the void, the vortex. It's coming out and finally going to be in the 3D. So if you want to amp this energy up, give something to charity, stand in this light of success and start to behave accordingly. And you'll start to see just a light. Light is just light. I don't even know how to describe it. Just feeling lighter. It's just a light energy. So it says, destiny calls, keep it simple. Proof is on the way. I feel like a lot of you are going to come face to face with destiny in some way this week. If it ain't through love, it's going to be through career. If it ain't through career, it's going to be through your money just coming out of nowhere. If it ain't that, family, relationships, friendships. Something is about to show you that your prayers have been heard. So keep things simple right now. Don't try to push, force, add nothing. Destiny is going to just call you in the direction you need to go in. Or y'all about to get some proof that, I was about to say something very arrogant, Paul. I was going to say that we are the chosen ones. But hey, God's favorite. Anyway, so stay in the energy of gratitude as well. Okay, gratitude is really going to help this week, especially today. Stop today, take some time to look around and really acknowledge, like, the things that you got already. Hey, Afua. Um, so gratitude is going to be very important starting today, especially today. Your keywords are pure heartedness, humanitarianism. So do something nice for some people, random, and unconditional love. Just being in an energy of unconditional love. Power thought, I have so much. I am thankful to be here. And that is the mindset for today. I have so much. I am thankful to be here. Every time you feel yourself falling out of that mindset, just shift back like, I'm falling into lack. Focus on what you have accomplished. Focus on what you have already today. That's the key. Even write it down. If you have to give thanks for 3 things today, write them down. But newsflash, expect a windfall. Somewhere we've given our energy is coming back this week. This is more confirmation. Your generosity is paying off. Somewhere we've given our energy, time, or money is about to be coming back our way. But the objective is to already stay in the energy of, I'm good. I'm already well taken care of. I know that, my blessings are coming in. I know I'm blessed. You have to really stay in the energy of trust and faith and gratitude today. And you can't fake it. So that's when I'm like, really stop and look around. And sometimes people say don't do this, but sometimes it helps to compare yourself. Think about somebody who's doing worse and then be like, yeah, I'm grateful I'm not in that predicament. That can help shift you into gratitude really quick. Okay. And the last focus card. This is probably the most important one today because I started off this session talking about all my friends are having issues with their teeth, even my daughter, even myself. 2 of my feelings came out. When I started this session, I'm like stuttering, stumbling over words, saying things wrong. I said, it must be something very important this week or today regarding speaking and communicating. And then we got the card of communication. So there was the confirmation. Communication is going to be very important. Very important. I wanted to say today, but they're showing me the next 7 days, communication, what you say, how you speak is going to determine your growth, the adventures that you're going to go on, the freedom you have, and the innovations that you're able to bring into whatever you do. You have to speak them. You have to speak up this week. If you're an innovator, you better share your ideas. It's time to communicate. But at the same time, I'm hearing move in silence. Communicate with those that it is necessary. Don't communicate like get on social media and be like, blam. You could do that, but that's not what they're saying. They're actually saying, well, the keywords are adventure, growth, freedom, and innovation. So these are things that your ability to communicate clearly what you want can call in. Power thought. I am present to life because life is a present. I am present to life because life is a present. And I'm also hearing with communication, people get it twisted. It's not just you talking. Okay. Keep that in mind that communication's 2-way. So that also means it may be very important what you're going to hear this week, to really listen and hear, not just sit and hear so that you can respond. Really listen this week. All right. And when you have the opportunity to speak, make sure you're speaking your truth. All right. You can make a wish right now. What is your heart's desire? That's a sign from your guide saying communication also means to extend it to them as well. What do you want? Speak it, communicate it, and know and trust and believe, all right, it's taken care of because I already let my guides know. So I know I'm good. And don't expect it to show up in a certain way. That's where we mess up. We say, oh, I expected, I was like praying for this job. I wanted this job at this specific store in this specific location. And I didn't get that job, but I got a job over in this other location. But so you got the job. It just wasn't where you expected. So that's what I mean when I say don't set it expecting it to come in a certain way. You can expect it to come in. That's it. Don't expect it to come in a certain way. That's how we mess up our money too. We have it in our minds. If I don't get this promotion, if I don't get this raise, if I don't get this, if I don't get this, that, I'm not going to have money. You have to have it more in a mindset of, I'm a money magnet. It's going to come to me in so many different ways. If you give it one way to come to you, that's the only way it's going to come. But when you're just open, money comes to me with ease. You might be one of them people like myself. People come over and just give you money. Oh, I heard your car having trouble starting up. Here's $50. Somebody did that to me before. So it's like, you don't, money can show up in many ways. Okay. Anyway, so let's pause. Make a wish right now. Communicate what your heart's desire is. And that's another thing I'm hearing from our guides. Clarity. They're like, we're communicating, but it's like not clear. What is it you want right now in this moment? Make a wish. What does your heart desire? Stability. And I'll be more clear with my guides. I desire stability in finances and stability in my family life and stability in my love relationships. Ashe, Amin, Amen, Omen, all of that. That's what I want. My heart's desire. Okay. So just be clear. And today or sometime this week, there are going to be calls, emails, maybe comments under your post, just letting you know that people see your gifts. When those come in, be open to receive. I said in the beginning too, be ready for compliments this week. I feel like compliments are going to be coming in. Yeah, we completed something. Bottom of the deck says completion. So, and I already knew that we completed a cycle. Been completed a cycle. We're just at a point now where it's like, it's almost like somebody that got on a bus and the bus got them to the destination. And now they're like, okay, I should have enjoyed the ride a little better because now I'm here. I don't know where I'm going. So that's the feeling I'm getting from the collective. What now? What now? All right. I learned that lesson, but what now? All right. I moved on from that. So what now? And let's see for the collective. What now? The read I'm going to do today is a pick-a-pal. That's what's next. So you could already start to form 1, 2, or 3 in your mind. However, I am going to use objects on my table. I was drawing the animals today. Yeah, fool, your people must have called you in. I literally, when I started this session, brought my ladybug over, my owl, and my elephant. And I was like, I'm going to do animal pick-a-pal. No, my bumblebee too. Anyway, yeah. So that's interesting. I'm going to do that after I read this little collective read, but you'll probably get more personalized insight in the pick-a-pal, which is a quick one. Just going to look like a pretty much a general read. So let's take a look. What now for the collective? Whoa, okay. They said a lot, honey. Queen of Cups. Now focus on you, your emotions. What do you want? What makes you feel good? It's all about you right now. Us. How are your emotions? Emotional bliss. If you feel emotionally off, taking care of that. That's what this portal is opening up for us. The opportunity to see where you need to love on yourself more and take care of yourself. 8 of Pentacles here. Work seems to be a big concern with a lot of people, or anything that we've been working on or building. It's like, all right, I feel the urgency. That could be a little bit of an emotional, a little bit make you feel a little in your feelings when you feel like you're working on something or you have worked on something and it's not bearing fruits. High Priestess, yeah. 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. All right, guys. Bottom is the Page of Pentacles. That's what we don't see. It's time to move in silence this week. It's like if you have something you're going to be doing next weekend, if you have something that's going to pop off next week, don't talk about it this week. I feel like a little bit of our issues. 5 of Cups is the last card. Is crying over spilt milk. Things that were out of our control that happened. There ain't no way you could go back and fix it. It happened. It's over. That is this tribe's issue. Stop looking back at the spilled cups. There's 2 more behind you. There's more opportunities coming in. The only thing that could get in our way this week of getting our money good, because I'm seeing emotional bliss and finances changing, financial bracket changing. Stop looking back at what failed. It feels like there's something or things. For some of you, it's more than one that you think didn't work out. And this week, you're going to see like, oh no, you was just meant to have it in a different way or from someone else or someplace else. It's coming back around. Just don't get fixated on what didn't work. That'll be the fail. But we got Queen of Cups sitting here. It's all about emotions, getting your work tight. I'm using my summertime cards. That's why they're cartoony. You got the High Priestess. You're intuitive. This whole tribe is intuitive. Some of us more tapped in than others, but you have a feeling. We know that there is something better that we deserve. You have a feeling something better is coming. I'm going to tell you now, first thing you're going to see is money change. You're going to start to feel more stable, more comfortable. That's what this portal's activating. And that's why they're saying stay in the energy of gratitude, because things are about to shift. And just because you don't see it yet, you're going to miss out on it looking at the BS. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. That's what we don't see coming. Some kind of opportunity, some kind of offer. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. This person's holding a coin. This could be somebody that's offering you the opportunity to make some money. All right. But why I said move in silence is because the Seven of Swords is under that reverse, which is someone sneaking. All right. And I just feel like people that have been hating, people that have not been true from their heart towards us at this time, they're not going to be able to hide. They're going to be exposed. And that's the 7 card. 7 of Swords on the 7-7 portal is letting me know sneaky people are going to be exposed this week. So just move in silence. You're going to see who they are. You're going to see who they are. They're going to be the people who are most interested, I'm hearing, in what you got going on. And then not necessarily speaking. Take note of who's watching you online. They show you. Take note. Oh, this person's watching me. They didn't like it though. That's one of the people. All right. People who are like, so you never told me what you're doing. What you're doing as far as this goal is concerned. Something that you didn't tell them about, but they knew. Things like that. People that are prying for information you didn't offer. Those are the folks. Okay. And you could be the nicest person. I think I am. But people will still hate. Have 4 charms. Yeah, 6 of Swords reversed with the Hanged Man. There have been people who have already tried to pull this tribe's energy back. What they use is familiarity. We're loyal people. If we're in this collective, we pretty much on the same frequency to an extent. We're pretty loyal. When we're like, you're my person, you're my person. And we tend to attract in folks who don't match that energy a lot. Why? Because they've never experienced that. So that's their lesson, is to come in, get that experience. Like, this is loyalty. This is someone I can trust. This is what that is. But in the past, 6 of Swords reverse is showing me that people have constantly tried to keep us in familiar. I've known you so long, even though they might not have been the greatest person to know for so long. But that longevity is like, yeah, but I know them. And we give passes. Oh, I'm being drawn somewhere new, but I don't know where that's going. But this horror, I'm familiar with it. And I'm just gonna love on it, and maybe it'll change. We have a lot of trust and faith in people and places and things. Yeah, we can shift energy, but after some time, you have to pull yourself out of the muck. The light can be in the dark for a while, but after a while, it's like, why are you here? It's purposeless if you're not eventually creating light all around. So, gonna have to let go of the familiar and let your guides lead you forward. But anyone who's trying to drag you backwards, oh, all of a sudden you do that, you used to do this. Those are the people, okay? Those are the ones. We got the Hangman reverse at the bottom too, because you're about to make moves. We being still right now, about to make moves, and the ship is coming in. What you've been waiting for, it's coming. It feels like it's moving slow, though. I see the Chariot here reversed and the Two of Wands. Like, I still don't see it. But Six of Wands is letting me know success. So don't stress out. The objective I'm hearing for the tribe right now, make your moves this week in silence. Pay attention who's watching you, and pay attention who's trying to pull you back. We've completed a cycle, so these people won't be able to hide. And don't feel bad in removing your energy from people. I'm hearing this week, especially today, with this being a 7-7 double sacred energy, you're going to feel so spiritually guided in the things you do, the choices you make. It's going to be no way you make it mess up. The Fool, just trust. Today is all about trusting, taking them leaps, doing what you want to do. And the great thing in this Fool card is the dog is with it. Usually the dog is pulling them back like, no, don't leap, don't do it. And this one, your guide is like, yeah, let's jump. Because we know, source got us. We good. Take that leap. So this is a week of people are going to be doing that towards you as well. Be ready. That's why communication was big. Okay. Five of Wands reverse. Might be some endings to bickering. Might be people trying to come in now that want to reconcile things. And that's on y'all, tribe. I can't tell you who to let back in and who to be like, no. You'll just feel it. But I do see for some of you, reconciliations coming back in. Shoot, I'm ready too, girl. I'm ready for all the shifts. Like, let's go. I've been working very hard on forward. My mantra has been onward. To keep myself from not getting dragged backwards. But that loyalty bug is difficult when you know what someone's been through, when you know their life, like this person has had it hard. And that, that it developed this character that is not very great. However, their pain. And sometimes it's difficult to just be like, this person's acting like this because, so I'm going to just deal with them. And then after a while, you got to worry about yourself. So it isn't easy to tell somebody like after a while, like, I just got to pull my energy back. You're like draining the hell out of me. But I'm keeping you around because I know why. You've been through some stuff. Now, our guides are saying they had long enough in our energy. That's all I keep hearing. It's like, you guys have helped so many people. If you only knew, your light has helped so many people. A lot. This tribe here, you probably don't even realize. You probably talk to somebody regularly, not realizing that person is like, when they talk to you, they feel inspired. They feel motivated. They feel not alone. They feel like somebody sees me. Like, this tribe brings that to people. People who don't feel seen, people who don't feel heard. They feel seen. They feel heard now. So, it's not meant for everybody, because even Jesus Christ, after a while, had to be like, okay, I can't lay hands on all of you. If you don't want it, what you want me to do? Even Muhammad, after a while, is like, look, I can bring the Quran to you, but I can't force you to read it. And every religion, every religious teacher had a moment where they was like, I can't reach everybody. And amen. Yep. I say amen. I mean, I'll let people be. Yep. And that's what you're supposed to do. And see, for this tribe, our main lesson is to learn how to work on ourselves and let everybody work on themselves. Because when we work on ourselves, what that does is it's a trigger for those that are connected to us energetically to do the same thing. They'll say, oh my God, okay, that light collective is leveling up right now. And I like the way that they're glowing. They might even be haters at first. Look at them glowing. Look at them doing their thing. Oh, who cares? Whatever. But in that moment, that little spark has them now thinking, how can I do my thing? How can I? So we're meant to inspire as well, not force. Hard. It's been hard with your mother. With your mother in which way? In what regards? Helping her? That could be a little bit of something. A lot of times too, that's another hard one for this light collective here. We have a lot of past lifetime karmic connections, and they can be in your family. Okay. A lot of karmic past lifetime connections. You might have been the mom or the dad in a past lifetime to the person that's your mom or dad now. Okay. Which is why you could find yourself in a reverse role. Like, you're supposed to be my mom, but I feel like you're the child because they might have been before. Let me see why I make these piles. All I keep hearing is your mother has her own lessons. She has lessons she got to learn. Yeah. Something with lessons. You're actually the blessing in her energy, I'm feeling. Yeah. You're better off being a light. Yeah. You're better off being a light. I'm hearing like champion or hero syndrome, like wanting to save. Maybe that's a personality trait, just feeling like you want to help and save people that need it, which is a personality trait of most of us that are light workers. That's why we're light workers. We want to help, want to share our light with the world. But I am feeling like past lifetime connection, and yeah, you might have been in the reverse role in another lifetime. So now it's your turn. I do feel like, and this is going off really quick, I wasn't really gonna, I usually don't do personal reads till the end, but she got lessons she has to learn. These patterns are karmic, like feels like cycles, repetitive, like gets out of a loop and then goes right back into another one thinking it's different. I keep seeing somebody, they're showing me tarot cards like the Four of Cups, which is a card of wanting something different but doing the same thing again and again and again and again, but you're expecting a different outcome, but you keep doing the same thing. That's what they're showing me for her. So eventually she'll get tired of it. There's nothing you could do, is what they're saying. She's going to get tired of the repetitive cycle, and eventually cut it out. I don't see horror, like I don't see anything like detrimental. I see more emotional work needing to be done. Emotional stability, working on loving herself, knowing her worth, stuff like that. And that comes by watching her child do that. And then she'll probably get inspired. That's what I'm seeing. All right, that was a quick one. They just jumped in like, oh, we'll answer this really quick. But I do personal reads at the end of each session. I pull cards for an $8 donation usually. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it today because I was just trying to do a quick 7/7 portal read for you guys. But we'll see. All right. What I want to do is take a look. Each pile is going to be a general read. It's going to be pretty quick. Oh, okay, good. I was hoping, am I spot on? I hope I'm getting it. Tapping in. They tapped in. Sometimes that'll happen. The guides, your guides will just be like, hey, give this message real quick. Thank you. And I don't ignore when I'm tapped in because, child, I don't know how the spirit realm completely works. I'm not spirit. I don't want to ignore them. And then I'm going to sleep tonight like, this spirit realm is in my dream. It's like they waking me up. Like, you can get that message. So yeah, I give them. If I get hit with one. So this is going to be like a general read. I'm first going to look at what's going on in general. They are ready. They're like, girl, stop talking. Let's go. I'm going to look at what's going on in general. I'm going to take a look at what's going on in career and money. And then it's going to take a look at love and relationships. Okay. And then you'll have an advice card at the end. You guys are very intuitive though. High Priestess keeps showing up. This is a group that my intuitive guides course would probably take you to the next level because, man, y'all are tapped in, but not all the way. They keep showing like tapped in, but don't always trust what they're hearing. You know, some of those are downloads. Some of those aren't just you in your head. All right, so I'm gonna let you choose your pal by a card, top card, and by an object. And I'll save the advice cards for last. I'll use the Spirit Oracle. These should be quick. I'm not gonna go too far in depth, but just enough that y'all feel good moving through today and the rest of this week. So for pal 1, here's my little ladybug here, because this is the first thing on my table that popped out at me when I went to set up. And that card is resistance. So if you feel drawn to the number 1, this card, or the ladybug, your 7/7 portal information is in group 1. Group 2, I was drawn to this elephant here. And your card is lesson. So if you feel drawn to the card lesson or the elephant, your message is in group 2. And lastly, group 3, I was drawn to this owl. And the card for that group is blind. So if you feel drawn to the number 3, this owl, or this card here, your message is in group 3. All right. So I'm going to jump right in. I usually do, let's take one woosah together. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. And slowly let it out. Just relaxing, letting out any stress, any worries, any anger, any resentment, any guilt. And we're just going to let it all go. And be open to receive these messages. Whichever pops in your mind first is your card or your pal. I try to pick a pal subconsciously too. But maybe a message in all of them. All right. If you were drawn to the ladybug or the card resistance, these messages are going to be going in and out of your read. Okay. So in general, at this time, I'm going to tell you now, with the resistance, you are getting this 7/7 portal is going to bring you some rewards based off of the fact that you stood your ground at times where you might have felt like teeter-tottering towards catering towards other people's needs and wants and stuff. My ones, you resisted temptations. You stood against the crowd all doing one thing. You stood up against morals that didn't fit yours and was like, nah, that's not exactly what I want. And so there you have. You're going to get rewarded for your strength and your resistance. Yes, I forgot to say, you could put your pal in the comments. It does energetically give you a little bit more of a personalized account of things. So we got the ladybug here. Ladybug was coming through as sign of good luck. Ladybug's a good luck anyway. It's a good luck symbol. But this one is coming through like luck is on your side now. You're having to have that stance of resistance and still trying to hold your composure through the storms. That's about to end. It's like, keep hearing like luck has been on your side the whole time. No matter what storm you went through, you always had luck. I don't know if your ancestors just rocking with you, but they were your strength as well. And you're about to have some luck pour in. So let's take a look at in general what's happening here. The Chariot. Yeah, something's coming in very quickly for you. Got the Chariot. Yeah. And we get the 9 of Cups. It's your wish fulfillment card. What else we got in general for my ones? The King of Cups. The Hanged One reversed, meaning they are not hanged anymore. And lastly, the Page of Pentacles. Now, it did come through reversed. So in general, right now, what you've been wishing for is coming in very quickly. And maybe it felt like it wasn't at one point, and it wasn't. With the Hanged One here, it lets me know that something was kind of shifting perspective, shifting energy, trying to align with you. And it looks like financially, maybe something needed more knowledge, or someone, because we got a King of Cups here. Something or someone needed to know more, need to make more money, to feel stable, to feel like they could come in. But this is a sure sign that there's a King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally stable, grounded, knows how to communicate their feelings very well, is going to be coming in this week. That's your general read. Something is showing up. Someone with the Chariot here, it's coming in very fast. Things that felt like you couldn't get is going to show up this week, like your wish fulfillments are coming in. And it feels like anything, my ones, that you thought was a wish you had that didn't come in, that's what's coming in this week. It's going to show up in some, with Page of Pentacles, going to come in little ways. So you might not notice it till it happens, and you'll be like, yo, that happened. Let's look at where you are financially, my ones. We have Breath of Abundance. Oh, yeah. And the Artisan. Oh, you chose the right palette. So your art, your creative ideas, this is your key to your money. And it feels like you're finally sitting in the energy of the Artisan, which means you have a lot of creative ideas and things that can bring in your prosperity. 7-7 energies opening that up for you right now. Breath of Abundance, just breathing in, just living like full. I kind of want to peek at that card real quick. I don't want to speed through everybody. Let me see. Breath of Abundance. Hidden opportunities for abundance. Not everything is accomplished swiftly. So this is like kind of letting you know plans that you have underway or that are on the horizon. Give extra attention to them at this time and thought, because they have the chance to come in. Breathe life into your artistic ideas. That's where your money is at. All right. And the 7-7 portal is going to activate it. Some of your art may have, or creative ideas and endeavors, my ones, may have spiritual connections. Okay. Sacred connections. All righty. Where was I at with you guys? That was your money. Okay. Okay. Love life. That's where I didn't go. Why do I feel like I'm looking at like the same thing more than one time? That's how you get all scrambled up. I shouldn't have put those down. All right. Anyway, let's look at love. So we have the Empress and relationships. In regards to love and relationships, I don't know if you want to get pregnant, but it's possible. But it's also a sign that right now you're taking care of yourself, and you're not going to be open to anyone who's not treating you like the Empress you are. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're not playing no games. You're speaking up. This is what I need. This is what I want. This is your week to let it be known. I am the Empress or Emperor, dependent, masculine, feminine. I'm the Empress or the Emperor, and you're going to treat me accordingly. I'm going to let you know what it is and what it ain't. And if you're not coming with that, we're not going to be friends. We won't be lovers. We just won't be. Yeah, 9 of Swords reversed. You're letting go of other people's stresses and worries when it's reversed. That was keeping you up at night. Not doing that no more. The Star. Okay. The Lovers. And the 2 of Swords reversed. Okay, my ones, to wrap you up before I give you your advice. Some kind of love you've been wishing for is coming in. This portal is activating it. I don't know, your soulmate, somebody with this star card here, you're going to be standing out to them this week, or your wishes and prayers are going to be heard. Whatever resistance you use to stand your ground, something's coming in, but you're going to feel like you have to make a choice. Now, if you're not in any type of love situation, this could be your perfect calling, could be job, partner, whatever. It's your soul calling you've been wishing for, but it's going to cause you to have to make a choice you don't want to make, meaning you're going to have to go one way and screw the other, in this choice. And it's reversed, letting you know, you kind of, when the choice comes, you're going to know what it is. You're already going to know what you want to do. All right. It just may still feel difficult. Your advice, my ones, you have the card that says magic. Magic blessings, transformations. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. That's all I got to say to you, my ones. Woo! Okay, not bad. I hope that resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. All righty. Maybe messages and other pals for you. You're always welcome to hang around. Pal 2, if you were drawn to the elephant. I was torn between 2 and 3, but I think I'm going to go with 2. So the elephant here, and the lesson card, let me not forget. I feel like my 2s, there's something about being past a lesson and now stepping into joy. You might be feeling like the lessons you've gone through, the cycles you've gone through left you barren. Like you ain't got jack right now. You don't know where to start, what to do. I feel like birds are a sign for you as well. Hearing them, seeing them, if they catch your attention, it's a sign that you are one step closer to being out of learning this lesson. But I do feel like the lesson has a lot to do with scarcity, lack mindset, as well as being comfortable alone, being in a hermit mode for a while, where you did learn a lot. With this elephant here, I feel like there's a celebration coming up for you soon, my 2s. Something you're going to be like, woohoo, celebrating, announcing, some kind of excitement coming in big time. I believe this is my dragon bloodstone crystal elephant. And I just feel like there's something powerful that because of a lesson you learned, you're about to be celebrating. Okay. So let's just look and see what else we got for my 2s. In general, right now, the Hanged Man reverse. Yeah, you're about to start moving. You might have felt like you were stuck for a while. And that's because you need to see things from another perspective. You needed to really think, you were looking at your life one way, and now you kind of see like, oh, I had to go through those lessons so I could get the blessings. That's the reality you're awakening to, my 2s. You also have the Page of Cups. There's going to be people coming towards you, or maybe you're going to feel moved to express yourself to others. But there's something about professions of love, or just like your soul tribe or your soul family or your people coming in now. Temperance, yeah, a lot of peace and balance and harmony coming from lack. And the Page of Wands. So yeah, my 2s, you might be coming from a lack energy where you felt like I always have to count my coins. I'm always struggling. Either that, or you just been feeling like I'm always the outcast. I never fit in. I'm never a part. That's getting balanced out. You really are about to be coming into connection with your soul tribe, your soul family, the people that are your people. And I feel like there's an opportunity with this Page of Wands where you're going to be around these people having fun. Your passion is just like something you're passionate about, you'll be doing. And it's going to shift your timeline out of lack into feeling very abundant. Wowzers. Okay, so let's look at your money and career. We have Eon of Excess. Woo, I never pulled this card. Eon of Excess. It just makes me feel like just so much coming in, but I'm going to look at in the book for that. And the Goddess. So my 2s, there are many people as well who will pay you just for existing. There's something about either your energy, how you look, how you carry yourself, the things you say. There's something inspirational about you that a lot of people hold you high up on a pedestal. And that's a part of your wealth, is just your energy. Let me look at Eon of Excess. But right now, it just gives me a vibe that you are like in a goddess mode. That's how people are seeing you. And you're going to be receiving a lot of love just off your energy. That's what I keep hearing, just off your energy. A lot. And I was thinking that with business has been slowing down, but I'm so grateful. If it's what you love, keep doing it. I've had areas of my life that have slowed down that are now coming back, and I love it. So I'm going to jump right back in. All right, my 2s. With Eon of Excess, you're at the next level of abundance. A new cycle begins. You are entering a new era of prosperity in your life. And while this new period of abundant overflow may feel exciting, it may also dredge up challenges that you did not anticipate. And that's what I'm feeling. Remember, I said that excitement and celebrating, but that Five of Pentacles is still there talking about lack. So when you're shifting into more abundance, those worries creep up, whether you know it or not. People that come from nothing to something, you immediately fear. You go into a lack mode, even though you got a lot. You're fearing, what's going to happen if I lose this? I don't know if I can hold on to this. I don't know. But this shift is right around the corner if it ain't happened already. Just rise to meet these challenges with grace and composure, because they're not meant to discourage you. They're meant to prevent you from stagnating at this new level. Like, don't just get there and not move. Don't be scared. Like, I got to hold on to this. No, you can rise so much higher and you're being urged to do so. Okay? Enjoy this new level of financial bliss that's coming in, my twos. Kiki, I picked two. But yeah. Beware of falling into lack mindsets again, out of fear of going backwards. All right, let's look at your relationships and love life to wrap it up. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. You focus on your coin right now. And if you are in a relationship or even thinking about it, your energy is very loyal. Like you, I almost saw like animals, like you mate for life. If you're with someone, that's your person. I see a money change in Two of Pentacles. You're going to have some options. You might feel like now you have to juggle work and relationships, or maybe you're dealing with someone like that. But yeah, it's feeling like trying to balance what you want and what you want, you know? Okay. We have Three of Swords reverse. So if you're dealing with someone who's like that, that could be triggering for you, because you do have the energy of you or the person you're interested in coming out of heartbreak. Three of Swords is heartache, but it's reversed. So it's letting me know either you or somebody you're dealing with is healing or has done a healing. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be a friend or a family member. Let me see what else we got. Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who moved very slow, taking their time to come towards you. Maybe they didn't always see your worth. Six of Swords. Oh, my poor twos. Gonna have some ex-friends and ex-lovers showing up this week. Six of Swords. People are realizing now that you pulled your energy away, that you left them, that you are the better direction to head in. And they might try to come on or back your way. You're moving towards new stuff. I keep hearing new for this pal here. And then you have the Page of Brooms. That's the Page of Wands. You had the Page of Wands twice, two different decks. So there is somebody or some opportunity that's showing up this week that you're going to be passionate about, or somebody that's going to have a lot of passion. And I mean, a lot of passion for you. Okay. But there is a chance that this is someone from the past that dragged their ass, and now they see your value because you ain't been focused on them. You've been focusing on your coin and working on you. And they realize, oh my God, Pal 2 would never leave me. And I've been with all these other people. They never stay around for my crap. But Pal 2 would have stayed. They might try to come back in with an offer. All I'm hearing is if it's the past and it feels like the past again, don't do it. You don't want anything that still feels old. If it comes up and it's old and it's brand new, like, oh, all right, give it a shot. If it feels like the same old, no. All right. And your advice, my twos, you have Kuan Yin coming through. Goddess Kuan Yin. It says, enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, Goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. Interesting to get the goddess card and then get a goddess come through for advice. If you have been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, then this is your confirmation. Just do it. And I saw that with some of you hesitating towards being all in a relationship. I see that also for a career choice, and I see that also for moves as well, if you want to move house and stuff. So go for it. All right. Hope that resonated with you, my twos. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and join this family of light. And last but not least, my group threes. If you're just popping in now, then you must be a group threer, or you consciously chose the number 3. This cinnamon bar, that's what they are. Cinnamon bar crystal owl. The cinnabar crystals. I'm like cinnabar, it's a cinnabar. And you have blind. There's something about you, Pal threes. This 7-7 pull is going to be forcing you to listen to your intuition. Now, when I look at blind, it doesn't make me say, oh, you eat a cinnamon cake. That's crazy. Talk about synchronicity. Because I was like, why do I keep wanting to say cinnamon? But it's a cinnabar owl. That's very interesting. So you picked your card. You were drawn, called to this, pal. But yeah, this is not talking about you not being able to see. Because initially when I saw blind, it made me go, oh, this person's blind to something that they need to see. No, it's giving me, they're covering your eyes. And it's with flowers and butterflies, beautiful things. But at this time, you're meant to look within in order to see this. So there's something with your wisdom that I keep hearing. You already know. You know some things. Your intuition is telling you some things. And by listening to your inner and like not looking, not seeing things as they are, but listening to the inner, you're going to see more beauty in your life. Okay. That's what I'm hearing for my threes. Don't focus on any of the negatives. If you have to close your eyes to something, do it and focus on the beauty around you, because that's what's going to call more of that in. And you're very, very, what's the word? I want to say wise, but there's another word for somebody who is very able to, I want to say introspective, but not introspective. It's something about being able to look at people and see what they don't see in themselves. That type of vibe. Like you can be blind to people's, I'm seeing like Christ vibes, like blind to people's dark. You see the beauty and the potential. That used to get me a lot. I was a potential chaser. Like I see so much potential in this person and they didn't see it. And so they're not reaching it, but you're still fighting for them to reach it. That's what I'm getting for Pal 3. Okay. So let me see what else we got. And Pal 3, you must have, you must take on the responsibility of a lot of people's stuff. Because when I got to this pal, I have 3 children, people who are new here, who are autistic and nonverbal. They all became activated. And it made me feel like, oh my God, am I going to have to turn my attention this way? So the people you care for may cause you to feel torn between you and them. But we're about to help you out with that. So we have Ace of Cups coming through. This is general right now. And the King of Pentacles. So I am hearing right now so far. Oh, let me get the rest of your cards out. All right, you got the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Tower reversed. All right, so something's about to shake up or has been shooken up already in your life. So in general, what they want to show me is you might have dealt a lot with disloyalty. You might have dealt a lot with people who came through like going to offer you so much love. And it seemed like it, only to discover the cup was empty and the king or queen, whoever it was, wasn't going to stay around. Not loyal, not very grounded and stable. You might have dealt with people who either were emotionally manipulative or absent, or people who lacked and looked to you to receive. Okay, I'm seeing you as an overgiver, my threes. You're coming through as an overgiver. You pour into people and you haven't experienced that coming back. But this 7-7 portal is shifting that for you. There's a King of Swords in your energy. I don't know if this is you or a person. If you identify as a masculine, this is you. If not, this is a person. Yeah. This person, there's somebody that's coming towards you. They might not be very emotionally centered. Yeah, this power feels like something with love is shifting with you under this portal's energy. They might not be very heart like lovey, 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 but they're very intelligent. They're wise. They have a sense of humor. They're witty. They cut right to the chase. That you don't have to worry about this person not telling you what they think or what they're thinking. Ooh, another cat person. I love cats. Ooh, 5 girls. Sheesh, I got 3 girls and 1 boy. All right. It looks like this King of Swords, though, my group 3s, is your wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. Whatever they're coming to say is going to make you say, oh my God, this is what I've been waiting for. However, it's a tower moment that it's going to cause, which is good. A lot of people see the tower and they go, oh, everything's falling apart. The tower is a fresh start. The tower means this was already shaky. You're just trying to hang on. It's coming down so you can rebuild. So whatever this King of Swords comes in with, they're bringing you your wish fulfillment, and it's going to help you rebuild. Maybe where you felt hurt, where you felt like you couldn't have love again, they're coming in. That's what I got for you, my ones with in general. That's just what this 7-7 portal is activating, some kind of love and stability that you deserve, that is about to show up in the form of your wish come true. Wow. I'm hearing you might see it and not see it. It's like you see it, but it's time to bring it into the 3D. All right, let's look at your money. Where are you with your money? Seasons of wealth. Very important card when it comes to finances. When you get the seasons of wealth, it lets me know that the way your money flows in, you have to pay attention to. You might have time periods where you're high vibe, you're feeling real good, and you don't realize in that energy, you're attracting in prosperity. And then you have seasons where you're just not, you're in a funk and your money follows it. So they're telling you, watch your flow. When you're in a high vibe, do what you got to do. Also, for some of you out there, watch the moon, lunar cycles, things like that. New moon, now I'm going to do my project. I know I can make some money. The seasonal changes, springtime, things grow. I plant my ideas in the winter, I start them, and they'll bloom by spring. There's something with you with watching the way your money flows and working with the seasons, the moon cycles, your energetic flow. All of that is important. All right. You have the wealthy woman. This is the ultimate card in the deck right next to the one my pal got. The wealthy woman is the name of the deck. This literally says you are meant to be wealthy. You're literally supposed to be wealthy. You're supposed to have money. I'm going to even go to the book so I could confirm it for you. Y'all don't think I'm making this up. I rarely get the wealthy woman pulled out. So that means this collective has been shifting our energy. Where's it at? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong part of the book. I'm sorry. This is an archetype. So this is saying trust in the inevitable flow of money. The wealthy woman is rich in ways that are too numerous to account. She's rich in love for herself. She knows her worth. She trusts in the inevitable flow of money. And because she trusts so deeply, she feels wealthy at all times. This could be him, her, masculine, feminine. It's because of feeling wealthy that money flows to you, not the other way around. And that sparks right back with seasons of wealth. How you feel is going to determine your financial flow. And that's what's today, getting to that energy of the wealthy person. The portal's open for you. Now let's look at, they already talked about something with the heart, but let's see what else we got. Could be family coming in. Nope. The lovers reverse. Right off jump, you got the lovers coming out. Gonna have some kind of choice when it comes to that. The sun. But your happiness is about to come in. Somebody's about to really make you happy. 4 of Cups reversed. You're no longer repeating the cycle. I talked about the 4 cups. You finally said, oh, a new cup. That'll get me off of these reruns of the same thing over and over and over again. You're finally looking at the new opportunities. So there's somebody in that might be coming in, my threes, for you. This almost feels personal to you, for charms. I don't know. But there's somebody here. You're going to have to make a choice. This lover, they bringing in the sun. So somebody makes you feel really good. Whoever it is, they are not a repeat. They won't feel like this happened already. Okay. With King of Cups, this person is emotionally stable and ready. So they got King of Swords and King of Cups. So they are able to balance the emotion and the mental. This person is really good. Seven of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay. You might find you get a lot of options coming in. This is the portal. Oh, I'm stuttering. So maybe you need to communicate. You're the throat chakra group here, going to be talking to folks. You're going to have a lot of options when it comes to joy and happiness this week, when it comes to your relationships. So my threes, if there's any relationships that have been bothering you at this time, the key for you is to speak them. It's thundering now here. It's like it's time for you to speak what it is, make your choices, and keep it moving. Don't feel bad. Nobody will feel bad when they don't choose you. Okay? Make your choices and do what you have to do. We have the Hierophant here. This is spiritually guided moves at this time. All right. And I'm using the voodoo deck. That's why the tarot is a little different. But yeah, the Hierophant's coming through. This King of Cups could lead to a marriage. All righty. But you're going to have a lot of options. You're going to have some choices. But I do feel like you're being spiritually guided at this time. So this 7-7 portal for you is saying, open up your heart. You can let your guard down a little bit, but be strong in communicating what you will and will not tolerate. Okay. In all of your relationships, you guys reading was mainly about your relationships with people. Okay. Your money seems to be good. Just getting that mindset flow and you'll be all right. All right. To book a personal read with me, DM me on, I think y'all could direct message me on YouTube, but I also have an email. If you write you're interested, I send you all the details. My email you can use, I've been more active on Aminaism, AMINAIZM @gmail.com. And I'll send you details for how we could do a personal read. Okay. On that note, I'm sending y'all so much like, oh, I didn't give Pal 3 their advice card, did I? You got the artist. Started off with a group with the artist and ended in a whole nother day. You hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal light of creation shines through you forever. If you ain't some kind of creative artist, you're a creative thinker, and some of the epiphanies and ideas you get are coming to you from the divine. Use them. Get out into nature. Some of you are meant to be artistic when it comes to nature, landscaping, plant flowers, make the earth more beautiful. Doesn't necessarily mean you got to be a painter or a writer or a dancer or a singer or even a poet. All right. But that's what I got for you, my threes. Send me the email. I will definitely, if you need a full personal read, or right now, actually, for charms, you've been here for a minute. I can still send me a message so that I have you locked in. But I'm gonna pull VIP cards for you. I don't think I have any VIPs today. I'll pull 5 personal cards just for you. You like the way I read, and we could book a full session, but I don't know. This might do it for you. What does 4 charms 4 need to know right now? Woo, a lot. You might need to book a personal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's too many. Okay, let me see. You said you're looking forward to meeting someone. Your first card is a King of Pentacles, hon. A lot of kings showing up. So somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. The Knight of Wands coming fast. Jesus, hold on. Wheel of Fortune. This is your fate, destiny. 3 of Wands here. You've been waiting. Somebody you've been waiting on. Something you've been waiting on. Somebody, your ship's about to come in. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. And the Ten of Swords. So it does feel like somebody is putting some time investing in this. And if they haven't come forward yet, they will. Because it's whoever it is, they feel like their time is running out. I don't know if it's someone you dealt with before. It's almost like you've been waiting for this ship to come in. Ten of Swords shows you've been through the worst already. You've been betrayed. You've been backstabbed. All of that. I got you, Afua. Destiny, fate. So something's coming in that's destined and that's fate. I was going to mention that to you for charms as well. I take donations to Cash App, Ancestor Dancer. If you don't have Cash App, then I do Venmo at Amina Fem Healing. Amina Fem Healing. Okay. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So somebody's coming in very quick. They might be financially stable. They offer stability. Yeah. Somebody's coming. I don't know. It says fate, destiny. You've been waiting on this person. Your person's coming after a long trail of betrayals and backstabs. You must have been hurt a lot. Now this person's coming in finally. Page of Swords. Yeah, they're going to reach out. You got too many masculine energies coming through. Somebody's about to reach out to you. Somebody's going to communicate. They might have been in hermit mode by themselves for a minute. About to get your justice. I don't know if you've been with them before, an ex. Things are about to balance out in your favor. They were slowed down for a minute. They had to get it together. Yeah. The Chariot reverse, Two of Swords. They need to make a choice. Yeah, they had to get it together. Maybe they need to leave someone behind, a divorce. I don't know. But somebody is coming your way. And that is the main thing they're talking about this time. So, yeah. Open up your heart. Open up your heart. All righty. Afua, let me take a look. See. Let's see what we got for you. This portal energy. I'll give you a different deck. Let's go with the Great Outdoors. All right. I don't know. Never I feel tap into your energy of food. It's like you need to be in nature. I don't know what that is. They're always showing me like she needs to get outside. She needs to not know you be outside. They're like, mm-mm. So maybe park, beach wrong. Almost heard like Mama Ocean misses you. When's the last time you've been to a beach? I know it's been a minute for me. But yeah. It's like Mama Ocean misses you. Like there's something with you getting out into nature. The Death card. Huge change. Something is changing with this 7-7 portal for you. It's giving total transformation. Something is dying, so something new could be reborn. Knight of Blades. Oh, girl. 7 of Sticks reverse, 2 of Swords reverse. No, Sticks, Wands, and the Hermit. What's it with all these hermits? Well, y'all been on your own, and now Spirit is going to be forcing y'all out. So there's a huge transformation that took place. Huge transformation that took place. Somebody's about to come in crazy towards you. You put something to bed. You ended something. Whatever you ended, this 7-7 portal got somebody wanting to come and drop some bombs. They want to come in like, yeah. 7 of Sticks reverse. That's the 7 of Wands. And then we have the 2 of Wands. You gave up on something. The 7 of Wands reverse is like, I was fighting for this. I was standing my ground against all of this. Not anymore. I'm good. So 2 of Wands. It's like somebody's trying to, the song I'm hearing in my head is making my way back to you. Somebody's trying to find a way. Like they're lost, like you left them. But what I'm hearing is while they're trying to find their way to you, it's like you've already moved on. Hermit mode, introspection, self-introspecting, doing your spiritual work, not really worrying about this Knight of Swords. Let me get a little bit more clarity here on him. Six of Swords. Yeah, you left something behind. You left something behind. You packed it up. The Nine of Stones, Nine of Pentacles. In doing that, your money's going to improve, but you don't see. Your money's going to improve, but I don't want to laugh. You shut somebody down. They still see you as their Ten of Cups, and they're Four of Pentacles. All right. You done shook somebody up out of a hanged man position, because right under that is the Hangman in reverse, Knight of Wands. Somebody wants to come rushing in towards you to get their Ten of Cups. And they're being stopped by all levels. You see all these cards I'm holding here? These are all reversed. Like, your guides are like, nope. Yeah, you did a good job. Is my Cash App in my bio? It should be in the description for this video. If you click description, if that's an option. But it's Ancestor Dancer, like how you spell the word Ancestor Dancer. Okay. Yeah, girl, you got King of Cups reverse. This guy is emotionally like all messed up. Four of Blades, Four of Swords reverse. This person's trying to heal. It's like, what the heck? The Love is reverse. They feel like you made a choice. Well, you gave them an ultimatum. Page of Stones, Page of Pentacles reverse. This person does not feel worthy. You feel like they ain't got nothing to offer you. Seven of Stones reverse. These are all reversed. Seven of Pentacles. That means this person feels like they put energy towards it and they didn't get back what they wanted. Queen of Cups reverse. You are emotionally like not feeling that person anymore. Queen of Pentacles reverse. I'm not being loyal here. I'm not investing anymore. But what you don't see is that's going to bring in that Ten of Cups. Sometimes, I hate to say it, but sometimes being a what people would consider a bitch turns people around. And then all of a sudden they miss your lovely, kind, loving side. But yeah, you shut somebody out. We ain't gonna say no names because I don't know if they be popping in and watching on the low. But this person is still holding on to you. Four of Stones. They still see you. All right, cool. Thank you. Yeah, they still see you as valuable. Ten of Cups. They coming out of the Hanged Man to Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Get ready for this person to start professing. The Fool. They're going to take a leap. They might have been dragging. Knight of Pentacles. They're about to take a leap towards you. Well, the person you cut off is going to U-turn. They're going to be coming towards you. This portal kind of woke them up to something, some kind of spiritual connection or calling. You're going to be hearing from them this week. And it might be kind of crazy because they feel like you shut them out. So they might be coming in like, yo, what? Blah, blah, blah. How should you deal with this? Let me just get you one more little tip. How should she deal with this when it does come in? The Star reversed and the Six of Sticks, which is the Six of Wands. If it's what you want, go for it. Either way, you're going to be successful. Six of Wands. You're going to keep on moving forward. You're going to be okay. They might just end up following you, whatever, but you're going to be successful, whatever choice you make. The Star was reversed. So it is saying, like, be clear on what you want, what you're wishing for, because it's about to show up. Okay. So be clear. Your prayers, be very clear. Your visualizations, what you're picturing, all of that is being checked. You about to see some results this week, girl. All right, that's what I got for you. Okay. I did not see. Let me see. I'm gonna do a double check for you. Any new energy coming in? Okay. They showing you doing your thing. Queen of Swords. You're gonna be speaking your truth. They're saying do that though. But right now, your coin. That's what's new coming in for you. Your money's about to upgrade. Nine of Vessels, Nine of Cups. Wait, Nine of Cups. No, wish fulfillment. Yeah, what you want is coming in this week. It's about what you're speaking. So I don't know if it's the past. It's feeling like the past. We got King of Cups here. So that I just split the deck. Anybody new? King of Cups. So this could be a new person completely, or it could be this past person done shifted their energy. Whoever it is, they're going to be emotionally stable. That means it's going to be someone who has no like insecurities and stuff like that. Yeah. So he's feeling the block. They keep showing me the star reverse. Be clear on what you want because he's coming back in. Maybe you did a lot of put a lot of energy behind that, and your guides are still like, we were still working on that. And now it's ready. And now you're like, what? No. So yeah, but they are showing one other individual. It's a King of Cups. And I don't know if that is the Two of Cups is showing up. Whoever the King of Cups is, this is just soulmate. Okay. I don't know if it's the same person though. They don't want to tell me. They keep showing you're a new person. You are now speaking and communicating and saying what you want and what you don't want. And so your wish fulfillment is going to come in. But they're not saying who that is. You'll just know the person. They're going to feel like your soulmate. They're going to feel like your twin. Two of Cups is like your twinning. They're going to feel like your twin. Might bring in a tower moment. Might feel like they're shaking things up. But this person will be emotionally able to express how they feel. Yeah. Still don't see that King of Swords going nowhere. The Hanged Man. He'll take a pause. Yeah. You're still coming through as his Ten of Cups. So even if you have a new person come in, you'd have to completely like not even be friends with this other person in order to get them out your energy because they're not going nowhere. You could block all you want. I'm sorry. I wish I had better things to tell you. But yeah, that's what the 7/7 portal has activated, that desire to come in. If you want to shift it, girl, get on. You better start chanting now. Like, no, not that one anymore, because that one looks like that's, yeah. Okay. That was interesting. Oops, did I just block my camera out? I think I did. All right. Any other questions? All right, charm. 4 charms. I'm gonna pull a few more cards for you because some other ones I pulled was just random, but I'll pull you 5, really focusing on your energy. But yeah, cool. That's what they got. That person you blocked is feeling it, and they aren't going to accept it. Dealing with a King of Swords there. I mean, he's in his head, so his head is like, what? All right, energy shift. Let me see what we got for you 4 charms. Anything you need to know before you're out of here? Let's look. Anything about your mother and how you should deal with that? No, they still talking about love. Okay, somebody's coming towards you. Got the Hermit reverse. They might have been alone. You might have been alone. Whatever the case may be, being alone was for spiritual growth and enlightenment. Now it's time to come out. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Somebody's coming towards you, or you're going to be going towards them. Just leaving something behind. 3 of Pentacles and the Sun. It could come through a collaboration, maybe working with somebody on something, sharing ideas with somebody, or someone's just going to recognize you and notice you. Just joy is coming in. That's all I could tell you is your happiness is coming in after feeling like you were alone for a very long time. The aloneness was for you to do that spiritual work, get closer to your guides. But now something's coming. If you do work in service to people, that could also represent your soul family, clients, or whatever coming in. But usually when it's the night, it's one person that wants to come forward and profess. So something is shifting. You don't see it. 7 of Swords. You're not going to see it right now. Could be somebody that's already watching you or thinking about you. The High Priestess. Okay. You might be very intuitive. This person has an eye on you already. They're coming in. Yeah. Hopefully you want to see them, unlike a fool who doesn't want to see the one that's coming towards her. But he might have shifted into the King of Cups. Who knows? That's what I got for you guys today. I'm sending y'all so much light and love under this 7/7 portal energy. If you didn't watch the beginning, you could go back to the beginning to get your hand mudra for today. And Yeah. I'll be back to do the new moon, but that'll be next week. Sending y'all light and love. Oh, I will do my weekly live forecast on Saturday, but it might be late. Might be a little late. Might be around 3:30-ish, 4 o'clock, but I will pop up. All righty. Sending y'all light and love again. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Later. And you're welcome.